Gets the three to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Harden. And here's Green from the arc. Thompson pulls it in. Out left to the wing. The three, Smith. The Thunder with the rebound. Pass to Durant. Fires the three. Drills it from deep.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a three-point shot off.
Durant's shot is off. Here are the Thunder with the ball. Harden from outside. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up many easy baskets.
He's off on the second. And Sengun throw it down.
Yeah, great positioning and timing from Sengun there. And his height helps a little too.
Here's the pick. And it's Harden penetrating. And the layup is good off the glass. Harden's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
So it's Oklahoma City now, after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. For 3, Durant. Smith with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
4-3. The putback. That shot off. And so Durant will bring it up for Oklahoma City. Knocks down the long J. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Kevin Durant can just hurt you in so many different ways. He's almost unguardable when he's pulling that jump shot.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Now here's Westbrook. And it's Oklahoma City with another. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Thompson, that's good.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Pass to Sengun. Durant surveying the D. And Sengun throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Sengun. I love when he goes up with power.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sengun. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Durant. He drops it from range. Durant's got 9 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Shepard. Screen by Capella. Let's go with a three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Now here's Green. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Peterson. 6 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Here's Ibaka. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Rockets trail by 4. Thompson outside. Pass to Easton. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Easton's got 6.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
Thompson with it. Durant covering. For 3, Smith. Rebounded by Green. Here's Oklahoma City now. Here's Durant. And there it is for him. He's got 11.
Well, capitalizing on the interior, Kevin Durant is a handful if he's got position.
Left side Durant. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Here's Smith. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
20.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Connects from downtown.
But Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Kenny Smith, a screen. And here's Shepard for 3. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. And Westbrook slams it home.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Pass to Westbrook. Now here's Ibaka. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Here's Durant. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
Picked by Smith. Launches it. Buries it from 3. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Back to Durant. Screen by Ibaka. There's the 3. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Back to Şengün. Ibaka with a steal. On up the court. What a throwdown from KD.
Now, that's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
Şengün, the screen. Pass to Easton. For 3, Smith. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Thunder. And here is Green. Ibaka down low. side, Durant. Here's Westbrook, defended by Thompson. There's the triple. Durant, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose. The ball there.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. Oklahoma City calls timeout.
It's time for T-shirts.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. But these guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
The confidence of Kevin Durant, he gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
Pass to Cephalosha. Right side Durant. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Thompson. Durant inside. Durant pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's the three. Pure from three-point range. Durant's got 13 points in this quarter. Pass to Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Back to Harden. On the wing, Durant puts up a three. Capella with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
And Durant gets it to go.
With his skill from the mid-range area, that's money.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
The kick to Durant. The three is up. Eason pulls it in. They swipe it. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Oklahoma City, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. Back after this.
37.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Thunder with a lead. Ibaka with it. No points yet. Here's Green. He squares up and sinks it.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
On the wing, Durant. Ibaka with a steal. Outside Harden. To the middle. And the jam by Ibaka.
The assist.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, It's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And you talk about a guy who has all the tools and a great work ethic, too. Jabari Smith. Wow.
And he nails the third. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Oklahoma City. 4-point game. On the wing, Durant. 26 points for him. Shot clock at 5. The three. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Thompson. And he goes big with the dunk. Right over Kevin Durant.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
The kick to Durant from behind the arc. That shot, no good. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Durant looking around. Ibaka for 3. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Ibaka's got 5 points in the quarter.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Oklahoma City calls timeout.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Here's Durant. 9 points in the game. Lets the three fly. Cephalosha with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Durant, no good.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
And Capella gets it to go.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Westbrook outside. Inside. Cephalosha.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Oh, Durant with a steal. Here we go. And it's Maynard missing.
2 minutes.
Rockets trail by 3.
2 minutes.
Outside Eason. Second chance shot. And the finish inside by Capella. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact. He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw this game. Outside Durant. From deep, Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
For 3, Durant. And the jam by Ibaka.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Eason can't get it to go. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Westbrook taking his time here. Six on the shot clock. Thompson with a steal. On the break. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Pass to Cephalosha. Back to Westbrook. The kick to Durant. Down low. Here's Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Oklahoma City.
52.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Rockets trail by 5. Outside Durant. Unloads. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
To the inside. Collison. Here's the second effort. Ibaka's shot is off. And it's Houston's ball. Pass to Smith. On the wing, Durant. The three is up. Collison with a rebound.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now. Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
Right wing. Outside Durant. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Smith. Here's Thompson. For three, Durant. Yes, sir! KD for three.
Well, Kevin Durant is efficient from any spot on the floor. You give him an easy corner three and turn the lights out.
Ibaka, good.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
Left side, Durant. Right side, Easton. For three. Durant with another miss. Pass to Thompson. Here's Easton. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Timeout, Thunder. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Scott Brooks was discussing with his players. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Westbrook! Yes, sir, with the three.
And it's big whenever Russ connects from deep. Needs to keep working on developing this shot.
Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City.
That right there might put the finishing touch on this one. Definitely not the time to get sloppy with the ball.
Thompson. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Outside Thompson. Clock at 6. Now Easton. Beyond the arc. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Oh, off target from downtown. Thompson goes in. Both hands there for a little extra.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Durant fires. No good from three. Rockets trail by 3. Easton jams it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Timeout, Thunder.
This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Smith with it. Green picks him up. Oh, it's off! Thunder leading by 3. Now Westbrook. Puts up the tray. And he nails it.
This guy is clutch. He's money. The game's in the balance. Russell Westbrook says it's my turn.
Here's Eason. Outside Durant. Now Smith. The triple drops.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
43 seconds left to play in the fourth. Oh, he can't get the layup. And here are the Rockets. Durant. And he buries the jumper.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Harden outside. High post Green. Now Westbrook. Now Durant. From deep. The free ball is down.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Timeout call. Houston. They're trailing by 4. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce,